Welcome to Movie King video review of the much-anticipated 2022 big budget film called The Batman. It is DC next big film, and helming to Bat Crusader this time is Robert Pattinson, who plays Bruce Wayne / the Batman. Everybody knows him. He does a lot of the, unfortunately, does a lot of the Twilight. He did all the Twilight films. It also stars Paul Dano as Edward Nordstrom, aka the Riddler. Has the beautiful Zoe Kravitz, who plays Selina Kyle, aka the Catwoman. You also have Colin Farrell in an unrecognizable role as Oswald Cobblepot, aka the Penguin. It's directed by Matt Reeves, who did many films over his helms, like Let Me In, War for the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and Cloverfield, which all was great films. So he has a big shoes to fill with this one. There's many DC fans out there. This one centered on the Riddler. He's a sadistic serial killer. He begins murdering key political figure. Batman is forced to investigate it and investigate the hidden corruption and question his family involvement. This is not a typical Batman like you would see with the Christian Bale Batman, with the Michael Keaton Batman. This is more of a darker, intense, more like a crime show. If you like the Law and Order, CSI crime scene stuff, this is more like that sense. Of course, it's toned up a notch, you know, with the action, with the blowing things up, with the chasing and everything. It's totally up a notch. But it is different. It is different. You know, I was debating how great Robert Pattinson was going to be in this film, because you know he's you know, with the teenage films, Twilight and other films he have. Granted, he has done some other films besides the Twilight. He was in Tenet. He was in The King. He was in many. The Lighthouse, which was his, really show him his acting capabilities in The Lighthouse, next to, you know, Twilight and everything. But this one, I have to give him. He actually blew it away. I think he made a good Batman, a good Bruce Wayne. He was dark. You know, you could feel the darkness in his eyes. And the way he moves and the way he acts, it was very intense, a very intense type of film. You're not gonna be used to it as your typical Michael Keaton Batman and Christian Bale type of Batman. You know, it has a couple really not comedy moments, but maybe one good two lines. This is really not funny as all. This is more of a dark drama. Colin Farrell, which is unrecognizable. You cannot recognize him in playing the Penguin as the you know, the sadistic, crazy, over the top Penguin. He played a great character in here. Zoe Kravitz did great as Catwoman. You know, there've been many Catwoman over the year. You know, everybody's Michelle Pfeiffer is the biggest of the Catwoman, but I love Halle Berry. Of course, her film, that Catwoman, was not that good, but it's Halle Berry. You know, it's Halle Berry. She's gorgeous, no matter what she does. How bad the film could be. But I really thought Zoe Kravitz really did a great job in the role, and it's a different type of Catwoman. It's not a usual type of Catwoman you will see in most Batman films. Now, of course, this comes out on Friday. They're doing a special fan favorite screening on Tuesday. Check your local listings in your town to see if they're doing that. I think you get a comic book and stuff like that. It's playing in IMAX. I mean, this is a good film to see in IMAX. Of course, we've seen it in a regular theater when we screened it for press. but I have to check it out in Adobe, because Adobe will be outstanding with all the fight scenes and the racing scenes and special effects and the blowing stuff up. It would be great in Adobe or IMAX settings with the speaker system they have. But would you be disappointed if you're a big DC comic fan? No. I think you will all like it. I think it may be listed as one of the best Batmans out there. I'm giving it an A as my rating. To start, I give Robert Pattinson his due. He did a great job. I really did not think he was going to do a good job, but he did a great job. The chemistry of all the stars was great. The cinematography was great. Some scenes, when you see that big logo in the sky, you feel what the bad guys are going through. You feel, how they scared and how they know something is coming, and you hear footsteps, and you don't see them yet, but you hear the footsteps, and it just the bass of the speakers and the anticipation. You know something's going to happen. The director did a great job of showing us this new version of Batman. So if you're a diehard Batman, or if you're new to the Batman franchise, definitely want to check this out. Then of course check out the other Batman. Michael Keaton is the classic Batman, and then you got the Christian Bale, which was another dark type of Batman. I think this is up there with Christian Bale as one of the darker Batman series. You definitely would like it. Don't miss it. Check it out today. Let us know what you think. Comment on our Facebook site or YouTube channel. Like us, subscribe to our YouTube, and hope to see you at the movies and enjoy the Batman. Coming on Friday to theaters near you, and it will be getting an A in my book. Have a wonderful night.